Hi, I'm Karen Braid. This is Fave Lifestyles. We are a lifestyle brand and online community where women are building their reputations as thought leaders and influencers here at Fave Lifestyles and amplifying their message to our community and bringing their resources to help us create a better life, our best life, our Fave life, if you will. And I'm so excited today because we have Beth Phillips York with us. She is a realtor at the York Team Real Estate. And this is a lifestyle piece. So we're going to be talking about creating your workspace in 2021. Hi, Beth. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. You know, Fridays, we love to have a little bit of fun and talk about life. And today we're going to be talking about the space that we inhabit. And everybody's working from home. So I had asked Beth about creating that space that will inspire, a place that you can, bring all your most favorite things and how to create that. So Beth, tell us a little bit about you and a little bit about your passion of what you do, and introduce yourself to the ladies here.
Well, hi, everyone. Beth Phillips York, and I've been a realtor since about 2004. Before that, I went to Seattle University and got a degree in design. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with design, but I loved working in museums and creating museum spaces, the displays, so they were historically accurate. Then I got a job at Arts West in West Seattle at the theater doing set design. And so I love setting the stage for things, and that just kind of rolled into real estate once I started my real estate career. And it was just a natural. I started staging homes before I knew what staging homes was. Because I was not going to present a product that was not beautiful and perfect, right? So I had to create that good energy and that space that people wanted to come see and buy and create their own space there. So that's how I got into it.
Wow. Creating spaces for museums. I have never known anyone who has done that, actually. That's very interesting.
Yeah, it's popular in New York because they have so many museums. Here we have Seattle Art Museum, so not a lot of job opportunities.
Right. Well, let's talk a little bit, but we're going to be talking specifically about creating your office space and your workspace, but let's talk a little bit about just creating, like you said, that warmth, like when somebody is going to sell a house or something, how important is that to have a space and is it something that are you trying to create a space that has warmth, or what exactly are you trying to focus on when you're creating that?
Well, it does depend on the house itself. I've staged vacant fixer-uppers before just because I want to clear the space and make it a blank canvas for somebody. So if there's a bunch of clutter in there for a vacant fixer-upper, people get cluttered and they can't really see. For a normal residential resale where people are going to be living or bringing their family, you definitely have to appeal to all the senses. So it's going to be what you see, how you walk around the space. So if you're blocked, I love this little Feng Shui book that I have here. I'll show you the backwards.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So this is the Feng Shui, and that's how they arranging space so it feels good when you walk in. So it's something that you innately know, but you don't necessarily understand when you walk in. If you're blocking the view, you got to move the furniture away so you have open spaces and it's eerie. Has to smell good. People don't realize how their own houses smell because they're used to it. So it takes a third-party observer to walk in and go, oh, it smells a little bit like dog, or it smells a little bit musty. Yeah, that smell is important. So it's all visual and the sound. So if you have a highway behind you or something like that, it's good to have some music going on, or close the windows so you don't have all that extra noise. So all of those things are important that you don't even think about when you walk into a house.
Yes, so that must be also very important too, as you are choosing who you're going to work with, that you have somebody who has that knowledge that all those things are important and how to present that.
Right, and that's what we do as the York team. We go in and we make sure that we do a lot of prep work before we put that house on the market. We'll go and evaluate, do a free consultation, walk through the house, give them advice about decluttering closets and what to put away, what to pack away. I mean, garages, no one lives in the garage, just pack it in the garage.
Yes, I remember doing that. Lots of boxes in the garage.
Right. They know you're moving. It's okay.
Yeah.
But we'll do that consult right up front. And then if we have to hire a professional stager that brings in furniture and redoes the whole thing, we can hook them up with that. Otherwise, I can do a stage if the house is, just needs a few little decor things.
Oh my goodness. So awesome. That is wonderful. Thank you for sharing that with us. Yeah. So let's talk about specifically a workspace.
Yes.
And you were talking about the Feng Shui. So tell us a little bit about that. What is Feng Shui?
Feng Shui is all about energy. So when you walk into a room, it's creating that open energetic space that isn't blocked, that isn't dark. You want to create light. You want to bring life into a room. It just has to feel good, and it has to have the energy flow. So I'm sure you've walked into a space and go, oh, I don't like it. And you don't know why. It's just all those things that are going to your senses, and you just go, I don't like this place. So,
I notice and I don't know if it's just a personal thing, but if a room has too much stuff in it, I actually feel it feels a little tight.
Yes, exactly.
It's like you can't think. It's like I need some space to think.
Right. And I can't work unless I'm organized. So if my desk is a mess, I'm one of those people who are like, I have to clean it before I can work. Other people like their chaos and they have ways of organizing, and that's fine. But organize your space before you can work, and it helps clear your brain. So
excellent. So tell us, so how do you start? How do you start creating that space? What are some of the things that you would consider?
Well, I started thinking, so it is the Lunar New Year today. So happy Chinese New Year.
Happy Chinese New Year. Yes.
So in China, Korea, Vietnam, they all celebrate this, and they clean the house and they make everything decluttered and get all the dirt out from last year, which we kind of need to do for 2020 because 2020 was a little rough. So start by clearing out the clutter and wherever your space is. My husband and I both work from home, or had worked from home all last year, and we live in a 1,500 square foot condo. So he took over the spare bedroom and I took over the office that we were sort of sharing, but he talks too loud, so we can't really share. And a lot of people have that problem because they're from home and they have kids and they have pets and they have husbands and whatever. So wherever you can find a nook, it could be the kitchen table, it could be a little space in the living room, but make it your own. Don't just, sit at the coffee table on the floor and, try to work there. Make a real space for you. Find a desk, make a makeshift desk, whatever you need, but make a space for you and make it your own so that you want to go work there. So in my space, I started with decluttering.
Okay.
Then I wanted to personalize it for me. So I'll show you some of the fun things that I did here. Well, you can't see them, but I have little candles that I have. Let's see if we can tip this.
So ladies too, here's a fun thing. So as we're talking about our offices, either put an emoji, a picture, or a description of what your office looks like, and maybe what you would aspire it to look like. So if it's not perfect, what would you like your office to be like? So,
and you don't have to spend a lot of money doing this. It's just things that make you happy. And I pick a color. Like this year, my color is kind of like a wine color. Imagine 2020 we wine. So I got this little plant that is my purple plant because you have to have some life in your area. Plants are good for you just innately, for your mental health and for oxygen and all that. So make sure there's some kind of life near you when you're working. It's a lot of electronics, so we have to counterbalance that with some nature. And then I have this little cup that I have my name personalized on. I'm tired of people stealing my glasses. So
yeah, there's a reason for what we have. Yes.
And then I thought some fun accessories. Back in the day when I started in 2004, we were in the bullpen. So all of us had these black desks, just kind of issue everything. And there was no femininity to it. There was no personalization to it. It was all just these black desks. So I found these cute little gold tape dispensers and staplers.
Super cute.
And then this is probably my, I don't know if I can pull it over here. I'll just do this. But there's these little organizers that are also in gold.
Ooh.
That are tiny, but they take care of all that clutter on your desk.
Oh yes, mine doesn't look like that. I've got papers coming out all areas. So as you are creating your office, you've got a lot of hard surfaces. How would you incorporate maybe something, fabrics or something to create some softness?
Definitely. Well, behind me here, I have my little wrap that I put on the back of my chair because it gets chilly, and I just throw it around my shoulders, and it's kind of a cozy, comfy thing. And then I have a glass desk, which is very cold sometimes.
Oh,
so I got my calendar, which is a softer surface, so I can rest my elbows on it and not be cold if I have short sleeves on or something. But definitely you can put pillows in your chair. You can put some drapery. I mean, if I had my own if I didn't have an office, I might even put curtains up around a certain nook or area in my place so I'd have my own space.
Yes. Yes, I have seen too where you can buy a little rod and have a little drape or something too coming down. Yeah. So yeah, so you were talking about having creating a space with all of the senses. So what would you do for like a scent? How would you incorporate that?
I have my scented candles. So
they're scented. Okay.
Different scents, and this one is strength, and depending on the day, I need like a strength, hope, or inspiration. I like that particular candle that has the essential oils in it that's supposed to promote strength. I don't know if it actually does, but we'll see.
Hey, you know what? We have to inspire ourselves any way that we can.
I think it's just the thought about it of like, okay, I'm going to be strong today and not like go back into my bedroom and put my slippers on.
Yeah. So what are some other things that you talk a little bit in our notes here about having those personal touches, about those feminine touches?
Yes. So like having your personal color, your personal flower, or whatever things that make you happy, certain scents that make you happy. And then some of the fun little customization things. Let's do this. So we all have those brain dumps. We were talking about brain dumps this morning, Karen.
Yes.
How you have these thoughts and you're just like, what do I do? And you scribble them on pieces of paper or whatever. I got these little books. So one is personal and one is career, and they're just notepads. So you just write your notes in there.
Oh, what a great idea.
I kept them separate because I always mix home, and I have on my to-do list, make dinner and write a CMA, product for my client. And I'm like, no, keep it separate. Those are work and personal. So don't mix them together. Depend on if you're going to work or if you're not going to work. So, or do personal.
And those are cute too. So
super cute. So
yes, we need to create our spaces that inspire us. And and that's what, bringing things that, whether it be lights, I have my lights in my background, just it can get a little dark and I need a lot of light. So I'm trying to incorporate different lights in different ways. Any way that I can. So yeah. So what you have anything else in creating that office and that space? So we talked about having the sense and the comfort and the warmth, bringing in some plant life, and what about furniture placement?
Well, Feng Shui is very big on furniture placement. They predict whether you're going to be successful or not, depending on how your energy flows around your office. And there's ways to actually bring in money. One of the things in real estate when we show houses to a lot of Chinese buyers is they will not buy a house that has a staircase that comes straight out the front door. So if you open the door and there's your staircase, they say that the money will flow right out the front door. So interesting. A lot of East Indian buyers will not buy houses that are, they like east. East is the preferred direction of the front door. So just these little things, but it's all Feng Shui energy thing. They need certain arrangements.
Okay. So what placement do you know which way our desk should be so that money flows in?
Yes. So you want to have, well, my door is this way. So you want to be able to look out your door. So you can sit sideways to your door or you can face directly out your door, but you want to see who's coming in. You never want your back to the door or your back, under a window where the people can walk in behind you. So just make sure that you can see out that door, which is the most important.
So the door is important. So what if you have like a space where you are looking out windows, but your door is behind you? Would you want to switch that around?
I would switch it so you're kind of perpendicular to the window kind of thing. So you can see the door, but you can also see the window.
Interesting. I'm going to try that out. Yeah. we want to everything, whatever we can to have working for us. So that's what I just love about bringing our experts on here to help guide us in life. And, you know, we cannot do life on our own. We need our girlfriends who are experts in different areas. And so glad that you're here. So let's talk a little bit about some little different freebies and different things that you can take advantage of. And you're talking about Canva. So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, this goes back to personalizing all of your things. And a lot of stuff we have is online. So we have our Facebook pages and our Instagram accounts and those kind of things. And we can create our own banners for our Facebook cover pages and things like that, which makes it ours. And the best place I've gone is canva.com. And you can create a Facebook banner for your page or your business page and personalize it with your logo. And it's $1. So it's just like, I'm going to create one that has my purple color in it because it's mine. And it just kind of reminds me of that's my personal thing. And this is my goal and my dreams and all that. So go to canva.com, create your Facebook cover for $1. You don't have to sign up for the monthly subscription. And then the other thing is that I like to personalize for business is Zazzle, Zazzle.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that one. What is that?
So Zazzle does all these little customized stuff. Like I created these, I put them on envelopes and they're stickers and you can't see them very well, but they have my name on them. I also did one for our York team with a Y. And they're return labels kind of thing. You can put them on the back of envelopes or thank you cards or anything like that. You can also create maybe a little do not disturb me sign for your desk, especially if you're working from home and you have kids that come up and go, Mom, Mom, Mom. Say, do not disturb, I'm working.
That's a great idea for those moms.
Exactly. Or husbands. Husbands are bad too. But, and they do rubber stamps. You can customize rubber stamps or postcards, gift items, all those kind of things. So it's a fun place to explore.
Yes. And so we have one of the ladies commenting here. She said, I saw this, I forgot to read this comment earlier. She said she had to do that. She had to create a new office space. Yeah, a lot of ladies having to create a little nook somewhere, you know. And Zazzle, very fun. So good to see that other people are using some of these different apps and different things to create their own space. And then where's your favorite place to shop for all your accessories, your desk accessories and the things that you've shown us?
Well, I went to a different couple sites. I went to staples.com and got a few things, but they don't have a lot. They have more your generic, you know, basic black stuff. But Amazon is a great place to look for your personalized accessories. They have like bejeweled staplers or anything you want.
Would be mine.
Yeah. So, and then Etsy. Etsy is I got this one at Etsy. I had these made for my girlfriends this Christmas. With their name on and their power color of the year.
So ladies, what I have never thought of having a power color. So mine would be this hot pink because that's kind of my color. And so that's all throughout our website, throughout everywhere. But ladies, what would be your power color? The ladies that are watching today, we have a couple ladies saying good morning to us. And just so ladies that you know, we're on StreamYard, so I can't see your name right here. So if you put your name in there for us, that would be awesome too, so we can say hello. And so what you also have what about flowers?
Flowers. So I like living flowers just because I don't have to replace them all the time. But another site that I thought was really fun was bouqs.com. It's BOUQS.com. And they're from Hawaii and they send farm fresh flowers. You can get on a monthly subscription and they send it to you once a month and you can write a love note to yourself every month. Which is fun because you can customize it going, okay, next month I'm going to be going through taxes. So it's like, you can do these taxes, you know, whatever
Oh,
you
that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tammy Cannon, some of the ladies are coming on and saying what their favorite color is. Tammy Cannon is saying light pink or gold. And another woman says teal, and another one is light pink. So yeah, it's fun to see what colors everybody is they're going to be their power color for the year.
Right. And when you need inspiration, you can either do your nails in that color, you can get underwear in that color, you know, whatever you need, that little go, that's my power color. So it's like, where's my purple underwear? You know, you go for that. So
yes. And Mary's saying farm girl flowers, the local farmers market. Yes, absolutely. And also she suggested petal fox as a flower subscription.
Oh, okay.
Tammy said that. Awesome.
I haven't heard of petal fox.
Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Mary, for the suggestions. Yes, you know, ladies too, if you have any suggestions to create your office space, put them in the comments here, because we love to share. We love to know what are your favorites. Where are you buying your office accessories, and how are you making your space your own? So Beth, so great. So many wonderful things about creating that space and having that money flow in when we have setting our offices up on Feng Shui and incorporating all of our senses. Just love all those ideas. Thank you for sharing with us today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so before we go, if there's something you would like to leave the ladies with, a little nugget at all, and how can they find you if they would like to reach out to you?
Well, my website is yorkteamrealestate.com. You'll see my husband and our team members on there, but you can find me on there. Or you can email me at beth@yorkteamrealestate.com, and I'm happy to send me pictures, and I can give you some suggestions about your office space or what to do. Or if you're having trouble trying to find that nook, I can kind of, you know, give me a little Zoom call of your house, and I'll tell you where you can maybe set up your office. So
wonderful. Thank you. That's a great idea. So I know a lot of ladies have just put like something and not really, you know, put a desk in the corner, but really haven't made it their own. So I'm glad that they can reach out to you for that. So thank you so much. And ladies, it's always a joy to be here with everyone watching at Fave Lifestyles, and we will see you next week.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.